Hello, welcome our beautiful audience to another episode of our online fertility awareness program. This is the 10 steps for coping with infertility series. Today we are at episode 6. How exciting is that? We've been talking about the various tools or factors that you can apply to enable your fertility journey to go as smoothly as possible. And today we'll be talking about the 6th point. Our topic today is research and planning. We are really excited about this topic because it's one of the missing links for dealing with infertility that a lot of people do not apply. And because of that, it makes the journey more of a struggle for them. Just like for any valuable project in life, planning and research is something that can never be overemphasized. It's something that should not be taken lightly or taken for granted if you are hoping to achieve success in that project that you are beginning. But when it comes to infertility, a lot of couples do not really think that it is necessary to do this work, this aspect of planning and researching on the situation to help them achieve success. Why is that? This is because infertility is seen as a disease, a social problem, not something that they should tackle and deal with. But we are here to tell you today that infertility can be something that you take on as a project. And one of the tools to succeeding very, very well in any project you take on is researching and planning. Now, after being diagnosed with infertility, one of the things that a lot of people do is they just try a lot of things, try prescribed solutions to their problem, maybe take drugs, run tests, do 1 or 2 lifestyle changes, and when they do not get results, they just want to give up. They're like, I've tried, I'm tired, I've done everything that I can do, I don't know what else to do. In short, I just leave it for God, let God do anything He wants to do. We take that approach when it comes to infertility, but a lot of us do not take that approach for other aspects of our lives. When a person loses their job, they don't just throw in the towel and say, in short, any God can do anything He likes. No, hunger will remind you that you will not wait for God to do anything He likes. You might want to dust up your certificate and see if you can research where else you can apply, plan on the funds you have now, how you can manage it until another job comes along. See if what you have is enough to start another business or to start something small that you can be managing until you get a job. That is what a human being is supposed to do. You're supposed to look at the situation in front of you, plan on how to best deal with it so that you can come out successful. And it is no different with infertility. Infertility is the situation that is presented to you in life. This is what is in front of you. This is what life has thrown at you. What do you do about it? It is not enough to try seeing a doctor or to take medication for 2, 3, 4, 6 months and then just give up. Because if you do that, you haven't overcome that situation. That challenge is there for you to overcome. And how can you overcome it? One of the surest way is by doing adequate research and planning on how best to overcome that challenge. So the situation is before you. You have been diagnosed by your doctor with infertility. What kind of infertility do you have? Is it primary infertility? Is it secondary infertility? Where is the challenge really coming from? Is it from the husband? Is it from the wife? Is it from both parties? What can you do to overcome this situation? Is it treatment by drugs? Is it treatment by lifestyle modification? Is it treatment by certain procedures? Believe me or not, a lot of people have not gotten to that depth of tackling this challenge. They've just tried harder to conceive by themselves, and because it's not happening, they are almost exasperated. I don't know what to do. I'm just tired of this whole thing. The situation will not just go because you're tired. What more can you do? What more, or how much more do you know other than the fact that you are not getting pregnant? How much information do you have? That is where the research comes in. And so when you have gathered all the information that you need, these are the things you need to know about the situation. Next step, what can we do? That is the planning. Okay, so we are faced with primary infertility. The situation is coming more from the woman. There is XYZ condition on ground. We can treat it with so and so drugs. Okay, this drug will cost this amount of money. We have to bring out this amount of money from our monthly income to purchase it for this amount of months to be able to get results. This amount of money from our monthly income to purchase it for this amount of months to be able to get results. That is planning. If you have done that 1 to 3 months is not working, what next can we do? We have tried this, it didn't work. You sit down with your doctor. What else can we do? Okay, we can now try XYZ procedure. XYZ procedure is going to cost XYZ amount of money. XYZ amount of money is what we don't have now, but we can achieve it in ABC months if we bring out EFD amount of money from our monthly income and save for another XYZ amount of months. Then we'll be able to achieve this sum to be able to carry out this procedure. That is planning. And do you know what happens when you plan? The universe makes room to accommodate your plan and makes room to make it possible for you. The universe shows up and helps you out with it. However you want to call it, whether it is God that shows up for you, whether it is fate, whatever it is you want to believe in, but the universe steps up to help you with that plan that you have. But it means you need to have a plan. It is not a situation for wishful thinking. Oh, we don't have this amount of money, but we are going to pray and believe God that somehow God will make provision. But our own little effort, this is what we'll be able to do. We can only save this amount. We are believing God to make up this remaining part by so and so time. Then God steps in to help you with that plan. But giving up and just leaving everything, I beg, let God just do anything he likes, is nothing short of irresponsible. And that is not what is expected of you. You can own this. You can do much more than you probably are doing. You can move yourself and move your family towards achieving that goal. You can talk with your husband and work with him, talk with your wife and work with her. And together, when you have a plan, devise a means that you can use to overcome this challenge. Sooner than later, before you know it, that situation becomes a thing of the past. And you are the one that is able to make that happen for you. Infertility is not a time to feel sorry for yourself, indulge in pity parties, generally feel bad, blame every other person in the world, blame God, hate God. All of that doesn't solve the situation. But one thing that is sure to be able to make a difference is if you start from now to research into the situation, find out what you need to know, find out what you can do, and then plan towards it. Plan. What can we do now? When can we get to this point we need to get to? How can we achieve that? And like I have said, sooner than later, once you put these plans in place, the universe steps in to make it possible for you. Because if you dream it, the universe will serve it. That's a common saying. And so I want to encourage all of you out there, irrespective of how many years you have battled this infertility, do research. Join groups where you can learn. Get information for yourself. One day you might just come across one new information that will be what will change everything. And don't give up on that. And after you have done your research, plan towards one of the solutions that is available to you. Oh, under these circumstances, there's nothing you can do, you need to adopt. Plan towards it. Get all the information you need to get and plan towards it. You need to do surrogacy, plan towards it. You need to do IVF, plan towards it. You need XYZ treatment, for hormonal imbalance or whatever the situation might be, low sperm count, whatever, plan towards it. And when you do, you will be getting the results that you so desire, and it will be a wonderful story to tell. Thank you for staying with us this week. We hope this has been impactful on someone's journey. Please continue to follow us on all our social media handles. Instagram at love_foundation_. If you're watching this on YouTube, it is at love_foundation. You can also view all the other videos that we have concerning infertility. This is the third series that we are producing. We've done You and Your Fertility. We've done 20 steps to pregnancy. And this is the 10 steps for coping with infertility. Facebook, follow us at Love Foundation or Waiting to Conceive. Continue to get all the information you need and all the support and encouragement you need. And remember, learn to teach others. Thank you for staying with us. Until we come your way again next week with yet another interesting point on how to cope with infertility. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.